Welcome to A Little Sketchy. I brought together a team of 6 sketchers here to make hilarious comic sketches just for you viewers at home. That's right, we're gonna bring comedy to your town! And the first sketch will be Coach Cromway versus Ronnie Flexman.
Listen up, Poodlewumps. I've been teaching you PE for almost a year, and you're still wimps. Except for you, Aletta Kid, you're fine. Sir, yes sir. As for you, Lazy Bones, take 100 laps, and I better see you on your final round by the end of the hour. Coach? Well, you see, the school is kind of gone, and so there is no more track. So all we got is the dumpster, Lerald's crib. You see, Lerald, he rents it out to us for free. So that's what matters.
Yeah, that's right. Woo! Keep pushing! Don't stop! Never stop! I will outrun death!
Excuse me? This is our track. You see, I'm training these kids here in the ways of the jog. So kindly get off.
Look what you did! You made me stop running! If I stop running, then I basically stop everything, and I can't stop everything. There cannot be a stop. You see, I am actually using this sketchy track, aka Lerald's crib, for practice for my own Flexercise video. Flexercise live!
Ronnie Flexman? Weren't you big in the 80s or something? You look exactly the same.
If you want to look ageless as me, try some of Ronnie Flexman's anti-aging cream. Dagnabbit, well, I guess PE is canceled.
No way! Coach Crowley must have a plan. Listen up. I need this track more than you. It's up to me to train these hapless kids.
However, I am incapable of quitting because of my crippling emotional instability.
Don't play the insecurity card with me. I'm a PE teacher for crying out loud.
I'm sensing a challenge! And when Ronnie Flexman sees a challenge, he does not back down. Word up, Buster. Tomorrow, noon sharp, we're gonna match up, mano a mano. I suggest you start training. Ciao, bro meister. What are you gonna do, coach?
I'm gonna win. Listen up. For us to get the track, the coach has to become the coachee. This is my chance to prove myself.
Or you could just not train. That's a pretty good idea, too.
Well, I've got to compromise. You see, we do the whole workout, but it's a training montage, so it goes by faster.
You know why I'm gonna keep going? Because Ronnie Flexman doesn't quit. That's freaking right, bro, migo. Ah! I have to do this if I want to become prolific. Ah! All right, under 3 seconds, which is pretty good, but I can do better. I want you to start the timer again. All right. What's the time? This a pimple? No. Ah!
Show yourself, Ronnie Flexman.
Scared, Cromway?
What? What happened to you?
So, you know those stairs in the montage? I fell down those.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Actually, no. I was still pretty battered at that point, but I came back to do my Zoom yoga class because Ronnie Flexman doesn't quit. All right, yogis. Today, we're gonna start with a nice boat pose. Yeah! Wow! That's right! Oh, okay, so we're just gonna stay in that boat pose for a little longer. I can definitely get out of it on my own. What? I'm not stuck. Ronnie Flexman does not get stuck in the boat pose.
So it was the boat pose?
What? Oh, no. I got injured during hot yoga.
That is but an igloo compared to the raging vortex of fire inside of me! Give me another. Okay, well, seeing how you're clearly not fit for the match, how about we push it back to, like, next week or maybe even next year?
Who do you think I am? A failure? We're doing this right here, right now. Sketchy track will be mine.
This isn't Sketchy track, this is Larold's crib.
Oh, I was at the wrong track. That means I didn't lose.
Kinda still did.
Didn't.
I mean, you could at least see you ended up severely injured as a result.
Nonsense.
And we're back with the humor you want more.
Hi, a little sketchy.
Moneybags Jim, what is it?
Well, frankly, ratings for the show are still in the toilet.
They're not that bad.
Oh yeah? Well, WinCam's got the new show Diva Life, and they might overtake you.
That's not fair! There can only be one diva in WinCam, and it's me. What do you want us to do to boost ratings anyways?
Well, you want your show to be like SNL, right?
Well, actually, we're more modeled after SCTV.
SETV?
Second City Television, you uncultured swine!
Well, anyways, SNL is musical guests.
Oh yeah, that's the part I always skip.
Too bad. There's a whole demographic of musical listeners that we intend to capture.
We do comedy music videos.
Frankly, I don't care about that. You better get a musical guest for this show or I'm putting you on socializing duty.
Ugh, no way I'm doing that. Oh, look at the time on my non-existent watch. The next sketch will be Xylophilobris's family conflict.
So then I said, bread in this academy?
Good one, Phil!
It's at parties like this where you want to crack open a cool can of Pepsi soda.
I don't get it!
She's been doing this thing ever since she got sponsored by Pepsi Soda. I'm not buying it after they changed their logo.
New, old, or even old? Or would it be you?
Hey, son.
Dad! Dad, you're embarrassing me!
What are you and your friends talking about?
Dad, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends! Oh!
Come on, your old man's pretty cool.
Almost like a cool can of Pepsi soda.
Now, what is this Pepsi you speak of?
Oh, Dad! You don't understand the trends! Just stop! Stop, Dad, stop!
Oh no.
Me, Xylophilobris the fifth.
I can't pronounce it!
Dad, I go by Phil now!
This is a disgrace to the Xylophilobris family line.
Do you know how it feels having a name that no one can pronounce?
Yes, I do.
Well, bad point. We do have the same name. I mean, it sounds like someone just fell asleep on a keyboard.
Hey, how would that feel?
Sorry, that was in poor taste.
Are you ashamed of your Xylophilobris family line? Your great-grandfather Xylophilobris the first would have been...
Okay, stop right there!
I think I'm gonna crack.
Crack open a cool can of Pepsi soda?
The family business that you're so inspired by is an insane asylum.
And a very classy one.
Your biggest client is a guy who lived with rats for a year.
Good old Sewage Joe.
You just leave me alone!
I'm not letting you ruin it. We're going to parent-child counseling.
What? No! Dad!
It seems your problem is that you need to spend more time together.
See, it seems like it's more of a fundamental issue.
I suggest going on a nature hike, or maybe an African safari. Or on the other hand, you could go on a river cleanup drive together. Or you could walk over to your local power plant and protest their emissions.
Why are all of your ideas environment related?
And since when are you a father-son counselor anyways? What makes you qualified to deal with poor father-son relations?
I'm qualified because I myself have poor father-son relations. I haven't spoken with my father in 4 years.
Yeah, so we're gonna get another opinion.
I know exactly what your problem is. This child has not been properly disciplined. If you catch this young'un misbehaving, you better send him to the coal mines.
How am I the problem?
You know what they say, the child is never right.
Thank you for coming to Dan DeCarmichael's counseling. To deconstruct your father-son relationship, we're gonna do some role play. Now, just to warn you, I minored in theater, so my performances may be scarily good. Ahem. Son, I expect you to fall directly by me because I want to be able to see myself in you.
Dad, I don't see this as an honest attempt to connect, but instead a shackling of my own self-interest, which makes me feel disconnected from you.
Stop. Think. Look to the side. Look to the other side. Ponder for a bit. Let's replay that.
I don't think we need to replay that.
Fair enough. Now, let's see how communication can fix this. Son, I sometimes feel your attempts to be your own person are an attack against me because I might not exactly be picturing your wants, but instead picturing my own.
Wow, Dad, thanks for opening up. I just want to know that if I want to be my own person, it doesn't mean that I'm doing something that is wrong for me. And while I consider that your attempt to bring us closer together, I personally feel like you're trying to prevent me from doing things I want to.
I'll make sure to take that into account and respect your goals. I'm not feeling personally attacked.
And I'll consider you're only trying to help, even if your actions are not always the best.
Okay, good. Now, can you do the same by way of rewind, rethink, and redo?
That's actually pretty good advice.
Are you qualified?
Yup. I'm in a great relationship with my father. And my father's in a great relationship with his grandfather. And his father's in a great relationship with his father.
Wait, is? As in they're still alive?
Well, no. But I'm in a family of grave robbers. See, whenever a dad in my family dies, we just go to the old cemetery and dig up the old guy to continue building a healthy father-son relationship. Wait, hold on. Where are you guys going? I didn't mean any of it. Hey, wait a second. I need this money. Wait, are you gonna still play?
What a nice day! Oh. Who put this here? I don't trust you. Okay, that's it. You're gonna get it now, bud. Pal, buddy-o.
The Stone versus Boulder. Who will win?
Chuck will now explain the game.
Thank you, Harold. As you can see, these two opponents will fight to the death unless one surrenders. There will be no maiming, goring, shanking, stabbing, shooting.
Enough with the rules! Let's do this!
The Stone starts off with his signature raised eyebrow, but Boulder is unfazed.
The Boulder reacts with his stance of solitude. This has an effect on the Stone, but he hides it and moves on.
The Stone now does his jock cry, but Boulder has no ears, and it has no effect.
Boulder now does his silent stare. It's too much for the Stone. He crumbles under the glare.
Looks like Boulder is the winner.
How could I lose to a measly piece of rock?
Don't worry, it happens to everyone.
And we're back with the musical guests that you guessed for. Ugh. What are we going to do on Name Sketcher number 1? I mean, all my favorite artists are from the 70s and 80s. They're either geriatric or dead.
I actually think I can be of help. I've got a class with someone in a band, a real rocker. I'll ask them.
Perfect. In the meantime, the next sketch will be Tiffany the Starbucks Girl.
I don't know why people call me an idiot. Like, I know that I'm smart. I have nice hair, and that's kind of all that matters in life, you know? It's okay if I have, like, straight D's, because I have rich parents, you know? So it's fine. I can just get my Starbucks every single day. Maybe if I drink enough, I'll just become the pink. Like, isn't that everyone's dream? I like to follow life by the 3 M's. Makeup, glitter, and not doing math. The 3 M's. If I follow all of these rules, then I know that someday I'm gonna be a movie star. Just like all the movie stars. If you ask me my hot takes, I'll say that pink is better than black and that no one should be emo because emo is like really boring and kind of weird. Some people out there, well, they call me basic, but they don't understand that I don't need to compensate for anything. I know that I already have a great personality. If you ask me what my personality is, I would say a little something called the 3 M's. Makeup, glitter, and I forgot the last one, but it's fine. Oh, and Starbucks! What's another word that starts with M? I don't know. I don't know that many words. Anyway, guys, follow the 3 M's. Bye-bye!
Still. Hey viewers, it's me, Academy Award winning actor and model, Big Steel. Now, I know some of my viewers want to have the same show-stopping looks just like me. And well, you can't. But you can get pretty close with Big Steel's Little Models. Big Steel's Little Models is a 1-week-long workshop where I, Big Steel, will teach you, the viewer, the tricks to looks maxing, mewing, and more.
Let's check out Sam Slabowski over here. See how he is puckering his lips and squinting his eyes? He'll need to improve his jawline through mewing, but he's at a pretty good start for a child.
Demonstration 1. Mewing. The trick to mewing like an absolute whiz god is to clench your jaw as much as possible and get your tongue to the top of your palate as much as you possibly can, to the point where it affects how you speak. Like, this isn't just my normal voice. If I want to stop mewing, I sound like this, but come on, who wants that? So, this is the best mewing strategy. Big Steel!
Sam Slabowski's face is good, but he can improve his game with charismatic movement.
Demonstration 2. Hair flips. In order to achieve your maximum natural charisma, you have to flip your hair like so. Big Steel! Now, it's important to turn your head in a slight thrashing motion, like so. Now, you may ask yourself, how many times should I do this per day? And my answer is frequently.
You have good success with the girls?
Yeah.
Wow, how many? 1,000. That's crazy.
But it doesn't just work for Sam Slabowski. Let's ask little Billy. Look at that attractive face. If you want to be a little model, it's like important to start young so you can learn early. Even a baby can be a little model. So, in conclusion, be a little model today. Big Steel!
And we're back with... Are you ready to rock? We are Ass People! I'm Harvey Inferno. Wow, wow, wow!
I'm Lightning Ellie.
Oh!
That's Killstroke. He doesn't talk much, so he mostly gesticulates his hardcore nature.
Wow, you're really committed. What a name.
That's rock and roll.
So, here's the miking equipment you'll be using.
You know who gave you those mics? The man!
What man? Moneybags Jim? The one above the ones?
You don't get it. You're not metal enough. The man.
We stick it to the man, because that's what rock and roll's about. Hey, yeah!
Okay, well, the next sketch will be Muswer's cookie addiction. Table for one, sad. So, what will you be having today?
I will be having your famous chocolate chip cookies. Where are you going? Bring me my cookies. You just left me. What a terrible waiter. Didn't even leave any food.
So, bad news.
That better be my cookies.
So we've kind of got a supply issue this week.
Supply issue?
Yeah, so we do have a substitution though.
A substitution?
Yeah. Just,
those aren't even cookies.
I don't know what you mean. They've got chocolate. They're
Does that look like a cookie to you?
No, it's chocolate covered pretzels, but it's a good substitution.
But is it really?
A nice treat, a great snack. Here, take it.
I don't want a snack. I want a cookie.
Cookies are snacks, you goofball.
No, they're not. That's an insult to cookies. I'm gonna buy this restaurant and then sue it.
Aren't you a sketcher? I don't think you have any money.
Oh, shut it. I will get the money.
Mr. Rahman has become dangerously addicted to store-brand chocolate chip cookies. So there was this one time where we ran through a box of cookies, and when there weren't any cookies left, Monsieur wept for a straight half hour. A full half hour.
Honestly, it's really scary. It's become really hard to film with him. With or without cookies, he's really hard to film with, because when we do have them, he eats all of them and then gets nothing done. When we don't have them, I'll leave that up to your imagination.
I joined very recently, but I've heard the horror stories. Apparently, he choked Anders over these cookies. I don't know. There's been thoughts of sending him off somewhere. So many people have had this problem. One might say it's an up-and-coming epidemic in today's world. But I don't think anyone could have ever predicted how it would affect Masroor.
At first, it was innocent. I mean, we all thought he was just getting his favorite box of chocolate chip cookies from the local corner store. Then he started obsessing over it. Every hour of the day, he would talk about cookies at least once. He'd make it like a requirement for himself. Like he set a timer, it was like 9 a.m., talk about cookies. 10 a.m., talk about cookies. 11 a.m., talk about cookies. And if he went off his timer, then he'd get this really annoying alarm.
I remember those days when all he was an orchestra kid. And I thought that was bad enough, you know, it's an orchestra kid. He sits there playing his big cello or whatever it's called. Now it's an orchestra kid with a cookie addiction. I don't understand how this could get any worse.
He also keeps trying to make circles out of things. It's like he's trying to make a cookie Stonehenge or some kind of thing.
This is a sad substitute for a cookie. Oh, why couldn't you be a cookie? Then I could actually eat you. But no, I'm stuck with this paper cutout.
There's been talk that we might have to nuke all the cookies. Just because of Masroor. One person. All those cookies gone to waste. It's so hard for me, you know? I can't. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to leave. But I will do whatever it takes to get Basura off this addiction for the fate of America. Thank you. Thank you for your time today. I'm sorry. I can't be here anymore. This is too hard.
This is nowhere as good as a cookie. I need the cookie. Ugh! This is making me so angry. I must have one of these stupid pretzels. Not that bad. But I still want a cookie.
And now, Ice Pimpin.
Oh! Yeah! Ow, ow, ow! One day, I was walking down the street. I saw a $20 bill. It fell down the sewage drain. Poverty! Another day, my Aunt Linda gave me a birthday card. I was turning 28. Mortality! This is my barbecue monologue! Youth culture killed my dog! I'm anti-establishment! Stick it to the man! One day, I got an F in school! Mental health! Water isn't wet! Think about that for a hot sec! You're done thinking about it right now! Hey! Wow, wow, wow! Half of marriages end in divorce! You know who bought this studio? The man! You know who bought these cameras? The man! We're gonna stick it to the man! Let's destroy these cameras! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Spencer, protect those cameras.
You can't stop the voice of the people!
If you smash the cameras, you have to pay a fine.
Fine, then I'll just smash the guitar!
Hey, out! Are these what rockers are like nowadays? They're even worse than you. No musical guests.
Hey! This looks like a perfect time to close off another episode of A Little Sketchy!